Hey everybody, 47 here, and welcome back to the channel with Marquee Matchup predictions. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. Something I noticed a big mistake from last week's video. Last week I put United versus Spurs, and I saw the date wrong. I thought it was this weekend, but this weekend was all cup games. That's why there was no Prem games. So yeah, thank God I didn't tell anyone to invest heavy on that one. We did invest in Real Madrid versus Atletico, which was definitely the big one where I did make a lot of money. I did make a lot of money there. Anyway, first game, we're just gonna throw it. Al Nasr versus Al Hali. I don't think this is gonna be in, but I had to put one in, so yeah, whatever. Okay, you're looking. Whoa, Fubu already? You usually save this for the last two games, and yes, I do leave that for the last two games. You're correct. But I am very, very conflicted, which is something that is not normal. I am very, very conflicted. Because this one, uh, also Juve plays against Inter. But why did I choose this one, Lazio versus Napoli? Or Latium, how it is here. So let's start with Juve versus Inter. If Juve wins, because remember they're still like there's one game apart, so this is gonna change a lot. This is gonna change a lot. If Juve wins, um, Inter will be mostly off the race because Napoli is doing great, and Lazio will maintain their spot. And Juve will maintain their spot around here for European competitions. Okay, if Inter wins, they'll get near Napoli, and Juve will not lose, but be in a hard spot to get your Champions League, but maybe Europa League or Conference League. Okay. But why did I go with Napoli? Because Napoli, if Napoli wins, like I said with Inter, if Napoli wins, it's not a runaway. Okay, it's not a runaway. It's still there's a bit of competition left because 3 points is not that much. But Lazio will lose. So when it comes in terms of name, Inter versus Juve, it is a bigger game. But in terms of points, what's on the game? On the game, I think Napoli and Lazio has much more to lose if either team loses or if either team wins. There's much more in game. As always, 350, buy them for 300, and then they will fly. This is my doubt here. Okay, this is actually my doubt. Bayern Munich versus Bayern Leverkusen, the actual champs versus the team that is in first place. And why do I think that this one is much more important than Lazio? Sorry, than Lazio versus Napoli, because this one. So from third place to second, they're like 8 points apart. Okay. If they lose, if Leverkusen loses, Bayern will just run away with the title. Just give the title to Bayern because this is 21 games. They're 9 points apart. There will be 12 points apart. 12 points is basically 4 games. And there's like maybe 9 games left. I think it's 30 games. So just give the title to Bayern. So this is going to define basically. We already know Bayern's going to win. Bayern's going to win. Definitely going to win. But Bayern, if they win, they will definitely be champions. But if Leverkusen wins, they will be closer. They will be, instead of 9, they will be 6. So it makes a little bit more pressure on Bayern Munich. When it comes to Eintracht, if Leverkusen loses and then Eintracht wins, there's not much on the line because it's Champions League position. So it is so that's why I'm saying this one's the second biggest one, or maybe even the biggest one. So 350 for each. Try to buy them at 300. You definitely can. And it's so sad to say that this is a big game. It's literally so sad because hey, one thing's for sure: the race to avoid relegation on the Prem is super crazy because on the top spots, just go to Liverpool. I've been saying this for the past few weeks. Yeah, they're 2 points apart, so it is important because if United wins and Brentford and Crystal Palace lose, United will give a nice jump to the think top half, I guess, I don't know. And if Tottenham wins, they will jump to also from 14 maybe to 12th place. Of course, if United loses and West Ham and Everton wins, United will drop to 16. The same thing with Everton, and I didn't choose anymore down here. So as you can see, it is an important game. It is an important game, but it's for the wrong reasons because these two teams should be fighting for the top of the league and not to avoid the bottom of the league. So yeah. Anyway, guys, these are my predictions. If you had to tell me which one to invest, me personally, I'm going with the Bayern games because there hasn't been a lot of investments in like those teams. Like I know there was a Bundesliga game last week, but there was no players to be invested in, just German players from the Bundesliga, because the second biggest game was PSG versus Monaco, and the first one was Real Madrid versus Atletico. So I think they might. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry about that. My window is open. Sorry about that noise if you heard it. Yeah, that's basically it. That's my idea because there's gonna be a Prem game because Prem is back and Prem needs to be automatically in. And I think they're gonna go with the Bundesliga with players to be chosen because, yeah, I think that is a big game, but it's gonna define the Bundesliga champion and it's gonna stay second probably. So, anyway, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon. You know all those good things make us grow, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.